Hello, I am Jyothi Brahma, Chief Executive of Brahma Jyothi Supreme Office Worldwide. This is the 20th video in this series. The average time for previous 19 videos is 18 minutes. This video also I am planning for about 20 minutes. This is the 10th video in the Aquarius zodiac. Now we are in the Aquarius zodiac. This is the 10th video. Total we have already completed 19 videos. This is the 20th video. Before starting the session, I will give you the time specifications today. Today, 10th March 2021. Wednesday, the day of the Phrigu clan. The presiding deity is Sri Krishna, the reincarnation of sage Phrigu. It is also considered presiding deity is in some part other part is Sri Rama. Then being Aquarius zodiac, the presiding deity is the Aquarius zodiac is ruled by Saturn, and the presiding deity is Yama, the god of death. He implements punishments like death, diseases, difficulties, etc. He is the last resort for you to get a refuge. After that, the punishment will be implemented. The stellar configuration is from Tiruvonam star. That is the star of sage Parashurama, the creator of Kerala state. Kerala was not earlier not as part of India, but was later added. Something like an appendix. You call added at the end. Appendix is something added at the end. So Kerala was added later. That is why appendix, normally when we prepare a report, appendix is added at the end. There we give the detailed calculation, the accounts part that we provide at the end of the report. That is appendix. So it is exactly what we are doing now also. Our main office is located in Kerala state. Supreme Office Worldwide, Brahma Jyothi Supreme Office Worldwide, we are preparing the report. Initial accounts, as after the implementation of the accounts, we collect the data and finalize the report also. So that matches. The appendix part that matches here. And several times I have told, when we started from Sagittarius, if you want to have your life proper, with proper quality, that is the 6 man area. These are all 6 man areas. We allow only 3.4 defects per million opportunities. So if you want to have proper life, including security, previous video also we discovered about your security and security for them, all of you, but particularly women. If you want to have proper security, you should have proper discipline. And I will tell you the incident also. Parashurama, this is a story, don't take it very serious. It's a serious story, but take it in this way only. Jagadapani Maharshi Jagadapani is the father of Parashurama. Jagadapani Maharshi once asked Sage Parashurama, to kill his mother. And immediately, Parashurama obeyed and killed his mother. And after doing that, Parashurama said, "I have committed a mistake. I think that is wrong. You should forgive me, and my mother should be given life again." Immediately, Jagadapani changed his mind and gave back the life. This is the story. And what you should understand is that if your creator or your father insists something should be done, that should be done, then only you have entrance in Kerala state. That is the discipline that is demanded from all of you. That you should remember. Unless and otherwise you follow that rule, your existence in Kerala state is meaningless. Not only in Kerala, in all parts of where you have to get the benefits of the sages, including Brahma the creator. You have to follow the rules of the world of Brahma. The resistance is of no use. That you should remember. Yeah. That is why this story is being passed on from generation to generation. Discipline is very must. You know, in computer programs, even if you miss a full stop, one full stop, if you miss the computer will not accept that program. You have to debug the error and you have to incorporate that, even this minute detail into that program. Then once you incorporate that, then it is very easy. That program will calculate millions of operations within a short span of time throughout the world. But before that, you have to make that program error-free. Even one full stop is sufficient to not to allow your program to not to function in the computer. So that is the type of discipline that you require to achieve quality and speedy action. We don't need the extremes like the incidents of Jagadabhagni, Sage Jagadabhagni and Sri Parashurama. That is an extreme case we are cited. But that is the type of discipline we demand. Because you know what is happening in the entire world. And we have to rectify all these mistakes and to make it all right. I have done it. I have done all my accounts error-free. Family life, education, then official life, finance line, then marital life. Like that, Sage Frigu cited, mentioned specific accounts. And he said, these are all right, and all your accounts are all right. That also is specific in 2011. Even then, and immediately in that year, I have produced 100% results in engineering students in management subject. When the all Kerala percentage for engineering students was only 45%. Even now that is the same. And I continue to produce the 100%, almost 97% pass in for engineering students for 22 batches. So that you should remember this much difference is there in our accounts. The conventional account teachers, they produce only 45%. And I have produced 97%. To reach or move from 45% to 97%, that takes more than 25,000 times more quality. More effort is required. This is with that much effort we have reached in this office. And the normal standard what you have is only 45%. Everywhere, any account you take, that is only 45%. That is not good enough to pass a medical test. To pass a medical test, at least the doctor should be able to tell whether the patient has disease or not. For that, the probability should be 50. And now so far, now we are not considering them. What we have done off. That their pass percentage was only 45. And with 45% pass result, you cannot tell whether the patient has a disease or not. If you want to tell, at least 50% probability should be there. Then only your answer will be right. 50% of the time it will be right. You should have 50% pass. So that is the difference. That is another reason we have discarded. Pre-born decisions we have discarded because of that reason. Now we are moving. Today also there was some malpractice. Not much like in the previous days. Today also there was a transaction of 3 lakh crore rupees in India market, stock market. We didn't never sanction that money, but still it happened. So somebody has stolen some money, that much money from our account, and that has been transacted, and we want to stop that transaction. And that has been already started. That process has already been started in the finance area. That is, I am giving an advancement that has been started, and that will be rectified. I have told we don't want to cut your finance. We don't want to cut you any of your resources. You can have a subscription with us, and you can transact. Then only that validity is there. Simply you take some money and transact. It is not for you and not for us. It is of no use unless you have a proper account. We cannot account your transactions. We will keep record, that is a different matter. But if you want to get benefit, you should have at least a subscription with us. That is not a much money also. You are making crores of rupees of transactions every day throughout the world. And none of you are able to make a subscription to us. That is a very serious. I have cited several reasons why you should make. In the previous video also I have told, if you want to have a proper account, you should have an ID. ID details I have given. You also know now. You know the details, ID details. I said if you want, just like you are insisting, if you want to construct a house or home for your own, you should have a plan. And if you want to do a business, you should have a business plan. If you want to travel, then you should have a route map. All these we are providing in your birth chart. That details also I have given. You should get that, and you should get. There will be some confusion. There are different types of charts. You should get the birth chart, or Rasi chart. If you give time, your date of birth and time, your name, and the location where the birthday has taken place, they will give you the computer will directly give you the one page is sufficient now. The details we can take later. We will discuss later. You should have a one square chart with 12 boxes and middle box on large box. That is the South Indian type that you should take. Those who are familiar with North Indian type and Eastern type, that also you can get according to your preference. But the South Indian chart, the South Indians naturally prefer South Indian chart. They are familiar with that. Otherwise, you can take that also. Even if you don't prefer, you can take South Indian chart. But others, North Indian chart, you are taking North Indian chart and Eastern chart, you should have a South Indian chart in additional, because I will be following that chart, because these are displays and all are arranged in the South Indian chart. Only the arrangement is different, the system is same. And those who are making international transactions other than India, outside India, they should take South Indian chart. If you specify South Indian chart, they will give you South Indian chart, nothing more. And you can take that. That is easy. Once you take, that is easy. Okay, now, then in the previous video, my niece told me, why don't you prepare standards separately for women? I said it is already there. In special cases we take, some of the cases we take, in all cases, some of the standards are equally applicable to men and women. Some of the cases we take separately for women. One special case I will tell you. When I did a consultancy assignment in Kerala, that was the footwear industry. If you want to get your footwear, whichever this showroom you go, they will take the measurement. What is your size? You just place your foot on that measuring scale. They will tell 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, like the measurement is there. Once the measurement is taken, they will give the appropriate footwear, right? And when we were doing the assignment there, this footwear manufacturing unit, they paste a sticker on this footwear. And we found there are, the slippers are produced in pair, right? And they place the sticker only in one pair, one piece, either left or right. And we asked why. And earlier we are regularly seeing it was on both left and right. It was there. Now and they explained we are placing only in one piece. And we asked why. What is the reason? And they said the footwear you purchase only in pairs. And when you purchase in pair, it is just sufficient. The label should be in only one piece. The other is automatically implied. So to save money and make savings and make time and money, we are placing only in one piece. So that savings is there. So that is why I told in many of the cases it is just sufficient we prepare the standard for one side. That is man. If it is prepared for man, then it is equally applicable to man if you make the proper matching. That is the reason why it need not be, in every case we need not have to prepare standards for men and women. It is sufficient in any sufficient, the standards are prepared for man, that is equally applicable to women also. So that is one again, not in all cases. In building construction also it is same. If you make according to the family head, then women can be accommodated in that because the dimensions are different for man. That is a larger dimension. The women can be accommodated within man, but men cannot be accommodated within women. That difference is there. So from the past more than 15,000 years, Vastu Shastra, ancient architecture, we follow this system. The constructions are based on the basic measurement is based on measurement of the middle flange of the middle finger. That is the system. And the next another item we have discussed, your brother is in charge of your security. Your father, then your brother, then your husband, and in later years, your mother will be in charge of son. That system also we are developed from 15,000 years and we are following. Only because you are not following the system, you are not getting this proper security. So please follow the rules. Rules I will give you in coming days. Is nothing. Only because you are not following, you are becoming slaves of someone. If you follow these simple rules, we don't want you to make slaves. We don't want you to be intolerant. We don't want you to get suffered. We have made proper system. If you follow the simple rules, you will be well looked after. Please cooperate with us. And it's almost 18 minutes. I think I have given, we had a very useful session. Please prepare whatever the details I have given, get prepared. We will discuss more. I hope you had a very interesting session with me. Thank you for your patient listening. Thanks again. Thank you.